So guys, today I'm officially 1 month on testosterone, which is sweet. I just wanted to keep track of some of the effects that I've been noticing throughout my first month. So I guess there's probably less things than I'd expected, but when you're pre-T, you sort of expect the world as soon as you start T. I'm on nebido, the 1000 milligrams in 4 ml injection. I had that on the 20th of January, and today is the 20th of February, obviously. So the first thing that I noticed after my shot, which is pretty common, is the smell of your pee changing, and I believe that's because of the oil base of the shot leaving your body. And that smelled really weird, but that went after a few days because I was a bit stressed about that. I was like, I hope my pee doesn't smell like this for life because it was so bad. But yeah, that's gone now. And then a couple days, maybe 1 day after my shot, I'm pretty sure, I felt a lump in my throat, and I thought that it could be the beginnings of the T cold, and I guess it's kind of a bit hopeful looking back on it 1 day in. But yeah, I tried to do a COVID test, and all of my tests were like broken, like the vials were broken, so I had to order some more and wait for them to come. And then eventually I found out that it was in fact COVID, and I hadn't got the T cold, and I've been telling people that I had the T cold, and then I looked really stupid. But yeah, that didn't happen. The T cold didn't happen. I haven't got a lump in my throat now, or anything. But the next thing that I noticed was definitely bottom growth. That wasn't as quick as I expected though. It was maybe definitely towards the 2 week mark, I suppose. But then yeah, that's been like full force since then. It doesn't feel like I expected it to. It doesn't really feel like very much at all actually in my case. I guess I'm not at the point where it's super uncomfortable, but obviously it's definitely just begun. I've had a few points where it has been uncomfortable, but I've never like felt it growing or anything. Like I kind of thought that I would, but no, it's been okay. It's been fine. In terms of like my smell and stuff, I don't think that's changed very much, but my girlfriend said it did when I visited her, so I'm not really sure if that actually had changed or if I just smelled bad because I was sweaty that day or something. But when I was at the gym the other day, I smelled pretty bad. But then again, I don't really know, because it's not like an everyday thing, and yeah, I haven't noticed like a big change personally. Speaking of the gym, I have had increased strength in the gym. I've been hitting PRs this week, which I was stuck on for like months before this, which is pretty sweet. Hoping it just continues and I keep getting better in the gym. I haven't noticed that much difference in like my definition on muscle mass, but I have been putting on weight, which I'm hoping is just muscle, because I don't feel like any fatter or any bigger than I was before, or any hungry really, because I was a super hungry person before T. So like now is just pretty much the same. I'm always hungry anyways, so it hasn't, like, I was scared that it was going to get worse, because then it would like be a really big problem for me, because I already struggle with being hungry at the time. So if it got worse, I would have, I don't know, had to eat like a horse a day or something. But yeah, so far no changes in that. But then again, I've only had my first shot, and with nebido there's the loading phase, so I'm probably not up to male levels yet, which might also explain why, like, I haven't had a crazy increase in libido or anything, and I still got my like time in the month this month, so I guess I haven't got high enough T levels yet to suppress anything. So yeah, everything's pretty normal this month, so I feel that when I get my next shot, which is the 3rd of March, I think things might start picking up, but who knows? T is a wonderful thing, and you never really know when things are going to hit you. And the thing that I've noticed most through the second half of the month, weeks 3 and 4, was definitely the voice drop, because it's sounding like a little bit more male now. I was struggling to be heard in bars over like the sound, like the bassy sound of everyone talking. So I have to like speak quite louder when I'm in like public settings or busy bars and stuff like that. I can feel that I'm speaking from about like here now, whereas before it was like quite high up in my neck. It's not like fully in my chest, which it will, like, I think it will become more that way once it drops a bit more. But I've been taking the voice note recording things to test how deep my voice is, and it's been dropping like every time I've tested it this week, whereas in the first half of the month it was like up and down. It got deeper, and then I'd test it the next time and I'd be back to pre-T level, and I was like, oh, I hate this. But yeah, I tested it a few days ago because that was my 4 weeks on T, and it was a lot lower. And then I tested it again today because it's been a month, and then that's even lower again, so it's like getting lower every day, which is sick. I know it's probably an irrational fear, but I'm scared that it would just go back up again. Yeah, no changes anywhere else really. I think in terms of like body hair and stuff as well, nothing has really changed apart from like, I don't know if I'm just tripping out, my eyebrows look a little bit thicker, but no changes there. Like my arms are pretty much the same, and everywhere else is all the same. Not really any new random ones coming up anywhere. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I will speak to you again 2 months on T. See you then.